Hey, what's up legends? It's Travis from the Lawn Lab and welcome to our YouTube channel. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So I think we're up to episode 10, if I'm correct. Crazy that we're onto our 10th video already. But probably wondering, guys, why I've got a green shirt and not a black. I always have black on, I know. I wear black for work, I wear black on the weekends, that's all I ever wear. But no, this is a shirt that was sent to me by Edward Cylinder Mower Services. So a big shout out to Nick for hooking me up with this awesome mowing and sun shirt. If you guys are looking for one of these shirts or you want some servicing, your reel grinds, bed knife work, anything to do with your Scott Bonners, that sort of thing, restorations, all that, check out Nick from Edward Cylinder Mower Services. Cheers, Nick, appreciate it. All right, guys, so today's video, we're gonna be jumping back out the back of the shed, checking out the T31 project we got going on. So today, it's bang on 2 weeks since we done the scalp and heavy top dress on the newly laid Tahoma31. So let's grab the camera, head out the back and take a look and see how it's recovering. All right, so here she is. It's coming back really well for 2 weeks. Keep in mind, guys, this is the end of autumn, so we're in May. So we did this sort of mid-April. We gave this a heavy scalp and it had only been down for 3 weeks. Or this turf is actually only 5 weeks old at the moment, and you know it's coming back really well. I'm pretty happy with where it's sitting, but it is due for a mow. So we're going to get the cylinder mower out and give it a tickle. I would say at probably 15 mil, I think, will be what we want to do. And this was quite a heavy top dress, guys. So, you know, especially like through here, it was actually a bit of a low spot. So I put a fair bit of sand in there. But yeah, it's coming back pretty well. We've been still hitting it with our Lawn Pride hose on bundle, which is our Hydra Max, our Root Max, and we've been putting Kelper down as well. So yeah, let's grab the little Scotty out. We might actually get the blower out and blow all these leaves and stuff off and give it a mow. But I reckon, you know, another 2 or 3 weeks and this will probably be mostly filled in. So I mean, keep in mind, guys, we are based in southeast Queensland, almost heading into central Queensland. And you know, for this time of year, despite only being 4 weeks out from winter, our day temps are sort of 27. Overnight temps, we're sitting around, we've been getting a couple mornings down to about 13 at the moment, but sort of averaging around 15, 16. So you can still do this kind of work this late in the season based on where we are. You know, Brisbane further south down into New South Wales, I definitely wouldn't be doing it. But we're in Bundy, anything north of this, happy days. All right, so we just pull the little Scotty 17-inch out. I'll just set the height of cut and we'll probably mow this for its first cut at 15 mil, and then a couple of days time we'll drop it down to 12 mil. So I'll just show you guys how I check the height of cut if you don't have a height of cut bar. So pretty simple. So make sure your fuel's off, and you're gonna need a level or a straight edge and probably a metal ruler ideally, or some sort of ruler. So I'll go grab that. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do is we'll throw this on the back roller and the front roller, and then just measure from the bed knife down to the top of this, and that'll give us our height of cut. So essentially this is your ground level here. So what we've got here. That's probably set at about 12 there, so bring it down a little bit. And 15 mil, just like that. So that there works fine if you're cutting at the 10, 12 mil mark. If you're dropping down those low heights, like on the putting green, you probably want to get yourself a height of cut bar or something like that. So, but for that there, if it's out a mil or two here, it's not really going to matter that much. So, and I find it does the trick for all those sort of 10 mil and higher height of cut. So, yeah. Let's give this T31 a mow. Now, I know I spoke probably early on in the piece about maybe having this as a little area to chip across the green. I'm still not too sure how I'll use it yet. I don't know whether I'm going to leave like a bit of a collar around the edge here that's maybe unmown, like this section through here. Possibly it'd be pretty cool to even have like a bit of a fairway going through there. So I'll have to sort that bit out there, scalp it back probably in spring. But yeah, we'll probably just give it all a mow, probably do 2 passes over it and see how it comes up. So let's get into it. All right, so double cut at 15 mil. Didn't really scalp anywhere, so I think we took it down low enough when we did the original scalp. I think that doesn't look too bad. So I think the goal from here on out will be, we'll try and get 2 mows a week on this area. So the more we can regular mowing, it'll actually help the lawn spread laterally and thicken up a little bit more. So if we kind of mow it, then we don't mow it for a couple of weeks, we'll get a lot of vertical growth. Whereas what we want to do is encourage it to grow laterally and thicken up as much as possible to get these bare areas where there's more sand to fill in. So yeah, so what I'll do now, we'll grab out our liquids and give it a feed. All right, so what I did, I just tipped a little bit of Root Max and a little bit of Hydromax and some Kelper into a hose on bottle. Just fill it up with water, plug your hose in, and we'll just spray it out. So for these small areas, or if you guys have a small lawn at home, maybe you guys down Melbourne and Sydney might only have, you know, a 50 square metre front yard, the hose on range is really, really good because it's so quick to use. You just, you know, you might get home after work, mix a few together, pop your hose on, you're done. You're not having to mix up your backpack sprayers and all that sort of stuff. So just super convenient for small areas. Right guys, so bottle's pretty much empty now. So because we put some soil wetter in here as well, what I'll do is I'll just grab the sprinkler and we'll give this a bit of a water in just to make sure we wash that soil wetter in. We don't want it burning the leaf or anything like that. So if this was just Kelper and Root Max, I wouldn't be too concerned. But just because of the fact we've got the soil wetter on there, we'll give that a water in, get it washed into the soil profile, I'll get it washed down a bit deeper. All right guys, so there's our first mow on the T31 project, 2 weeks after the original scalp and heavy top dress. So what I'll probably do guys, I'll probably come back, I'll leave this for 2 weeks. We'll keep up with our regular mowing, our Hydromax, Root Max and Kelper applications sort of every week as well. And then we'll come back in 2 weeks and see how it's looking. Hopefully it's filled in a little bit more and we can check out how good it's going to be looking before we get right into winter. But what I thought I'd do guys is give you a little sneak preview on what the next episode is going to be about. So something a little bit different for me. So I've just had this turn up from the legends at Tahoma31 Australia. So we're actually going to be doing a rye oversow on a, excuse me guys, helicopter. Yeah, so we're actually going to be doing a rye oversow on the little section of Tahoma31 we have over by our tank. So it's about 70 to 80 square meters there. I'm pretty excited guys. I'm not going to lie, I've actually never had any experience with the cool season grass, so or rye, anything like that. So for me, it's going to be a learning curve. But I want to take you guys along for the journey and show you how it can look. You know, we're in southeast Queensland here, so it's still quite warm. But I feel like, you know, I want to get it down, get it done and see how we can get it looking through winter. So I'm excited guys. All right, thanks for watching guys, much appreciated. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the video and we'll catch you in the next one.